kind of like nap time for me and the dogs. So, anyway, I want to talk about scapegoatism though. It is something that happens when there's a group of people that project their pain onto a certain individual and kind of make that person the fall for that negativity. It is almost gratifying for someone to do it in some way because it puts them in a position of not having to take responsibility for whatever they're blaming that individual for. So, have you ever experienced this? I just want to put this out there because unfortunately, when you are the scapegoat, it's a very painful experience. It's one of the most difficult things to go through because we as humans, we are kind of, tribal. We go together in groups and, you know, if you get rejected from the village, it's like not a good thing because your survival could be, or, it definitely is at stake. So I think I'm being called to make this video because I would like to give some tips for anybody who has been scapegoated or put into a position of just, taking the fall for something and having to have a bunch of blame put on you for, a collective kind of group just attack or rejection. It's almost like you haven't found the support that you've needed. For any of you who have experienced that, I just want to tell you what has helped me is never allowing an outside opinion to sway the truth of the true being, the essence of love that you are. And knowing that your abundance, your stability, your sanity, your safety, your security, your peace can never be in another person. It's always sourced within. And you can find that. You can find another realm where you are at peace and you're okay. And that support that you're looking for, that safety, where you're just like accepted, you can actually find that totally within yourself. And I'm not saying I've done this, but this is what I'm being guided to do. Find it totally within yourself, and you gain back the trust of yourself to the point where you don't need that understanding or that validation or that experience of love in another. It's like no need to be loved because I am love. It's like this incredibly liberating experience. Once you've been scapegoated and you gain your power back in some sense, it's like you don't ever seek outside yourself again. It's kind of like a rite of passage. So if it's happening to you, just know it's like a deep spiritual initiation to the point where Spirit's allowing you to exit a group. And to be honest, scapegoatism, I feel, just happens when something or someone is just contrast for the status quo. It just happens kind of naturally, unfortunately, especially with humans. It's like the lower consciousness is just like super ready to just let its pain be blamed on something else, And I think it's something that is just an unfortunate thing that we can turn into a very empowering, liberating experience.